Because he showed up and the sister like, yeah, the cops came. The cops came and I already told them I couldn't find them. This nigga people around the corner. Like, this nigga was like this, like. Because it was like Marcus is talking to him, he just heard. You heard this, like he heard. That nigga looked.
So you can go ahead and get up out of here.
Okay, before I go, let me see if I have a business card that I can get. Kitty? Yo, Kitty! Run, he's out back! Go get him!
That nigga was peeking like Cookie from Life, nigga. That nigga said that girl got yams. That nigga was like.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie. Anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click it, turn it off.
We back.
Hey, we back.
And black.
And black sometimes. With another one from your boy Marcus Houston, MH and Pie.
Nick R. Kelly in the back. MH and Piper. Hey, that was a banger.
That shit slapped.
That shit oh no, like Joe Budden can. We do it and we do it like
where did we do it? We do it like ooh. This one is it's called No Way Out, starring Marcus Houston. Starring I didn't know who she was. My wife was like, "Is that Lyrica?" So I guess she's somebody in the world.
Lyrica, ain't that a singer?
I guess so. I don't know, man. Who was a Puerto Rican dude?
His name was Casper, Holmes.
Casper. I'm saying in real life.
Casper Holmes.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah. His name in the show was Anthony.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Casper.
You're right. This is No Way Out. Is it that's a production company too, right? That did it?
The Chris Stokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one of them Chris Stokes joints.
And in this one, you see that they picked up the Tyler Perry moves, where it's like so Tyler Perry dropped that movie, everybody made fun of the wig, and then now it's like every movie he gotta have at least one terrible wig in it. So I get it. It's like that's how you draw the attention, because niggas right now is getting on Marcus Houston for them braids. And I want to apologize to Flex Alexander for laughing at that haircut, because that must have been what they did for him too.
It's the new joint. It's the new Sean. I think it's that what's it called? Like when they put that spray fiber on your head. It's like
it's that too, but this one is just the wig was flat out terrible. There's no way they was like, this works.
Talking about the braid wig, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that shit was horrible, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga had the Davy Crockett hat on. When I saw that shit, that was the first thing I thought about. I was like, this nigga got the Davy Crockett joint, bro. Like, you can't possibly think I could take a movie seriously with that shit on, man. Like, if this is supposed to be a serious movie, it's supposed to be a serious movie, but I'm gonna die on this hill that these motherfuckers do this shit on purpose.
Oh no, but that's what I just said. I said you can see that now they're like, what can I do to draw the attention? And I'm not mad at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if everybody talking about this wig, you got to watch the movie to see the wig.
Like, this motherfucker here, like, they don't care about it's not about if the movie is good or not. It's about views and streams. If this shit gets streamed on, because Tubi is full of ads. If you notice,
yeah.
Like, if you watch the movie, it's got about 4 or 5 ads in the movie. You have to watch them. You have to watch them. There's no way out of watching the ads. There's no skip unless you buy Tubi, and nobody bought Tubi. I don't give a fuck who you are.
They got an option to buy Tubi.
You can have the option, like the premium option, to have no ads. Shit.
I didn't even know they had that.
Nobody's doing that. Not right now. They're not doing not yet. Don't get me wrong. It could happen. but they're not doing it yet. So
It's
right
it's
now,
getting to that it's getting to that point because Tubi has so much. Like Tubi has a lot of shit, and then for the fact that Netflix and everybody is about to start doing the ads in between that shit,
yeah.
it's kind of like people get that feeling like, who the fuck you think you are?
Mm-hmm.
To where it's like on Tubi, we don't mind it because this is all we getting anyway. But y'all can't switch up and be like, we're gonna do that too. Then it's like, oh no, you trying to get disrespectful. So we're gonna go do that.
Yeah. Tubi might as well just be a black state. Even though it's not a black like streaming service, it might as well be.
Hey, they got some. I watch a lot of shit on there, so and I don't just watch the black shit.
Oh no, but that's where I go for the black stuff. Like black movies are here, but it's like
it's great to go to sleep to.
But I also watched The Mask on this shit recently. So
Tubi is great to go to sleep. I woke up this morning to set it off. Like,
yeah.
It's great to go to sleep and wake up
Oh,
with nostalgia shit.
Oh shit.
But anyway, so it starts off Marcus Houston as a detective. It starts off okay. Remember I always tell you like I don't like discussing not necessarily social media shit. I don't like discussing these niggas' personal business.
Mm-hmm.
But it starts off with them laughing and joking about him getting somebody out of jail. And then he says a joke about his wife being half his age. The timing was terrible for that joke.
I'm only laughing because I just saw an interview with that nigga trying to explain that shit.
I did too.
I was like, all right.
I did too. And I keep telling you, I don't like talking about shit like that. But nigga.
it's man, the industry, man, that shit, it won't ever amaze me at what goes on. It just won't. There's been so many rumors around, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not even going to dive into it. I'm just saying there's been so many rumors around the people, and there's some truth to it. I know there is, but it's like, hey, shit. I guess we're not going to find out till these niggas is like 70.
It's different. It's different when there's a rumor out there that you haven't confirmed.
But this one's confirmed.
But when you open your mouth to speak on it as if you're clearing up and confirm in the process of clearing it up, that's no good, brother. And in the beginning of this movie to even make a joke like that, like why even write that in there?
It's a wicked world, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's very
and it ain't even half your. Oh no, it is. It is right. No, it ain't. It's not. Hey man, it ain't my business.
Not my monkey, not my circus, man. That's what
I guess. Yeah. That was weird.
I don't condone.
That was weird. But so it starts off with him talking about getting that dude out. You find out. I appreciate when they do that in dialogue. I want to get mad at it, but I appreciate it when they give you the whole story, but through conversation. Where it's like, you got him out of jail. He's like my brother. But yeah, maybe he should be like this other guy. Yeah, but maybe he should be a good brother and tell him to stop acting like him. So it's like they let you know, like, these niggas are close. His other brother is a big deal in the streets. And the little brother he just got out is kind of like a fucked up dude.
They're pretty much trying to get the backstory out the way,
which is cool.
Yeah.
Then you find out it's his wife because his daughter yells at him like, "Dad, are you going to be there today?" She don't say where, but it's just for the fact that I'm letting you know this is my father. She's like, "Yeah, you want to ask your mom?" Okay, connect the dots. That's his wife. Right. So it's like they build it all through conversation. And then it's a special news report. The nigga he just got out of jail is holding his girlfriend hostage.
Yeah.
And I think this is the whole segment where you want to turn.
I was like, God damn, man. I was like, I do not feel like watching this shit right now, dude. Because it's like when it was already kind of like hard to like really pay attention to all the dialogue in the beginning. There was a lot going on. There's a lot of shit going on in the first 15 minutes of the movie. So while I'm watching it, you know what I mean? Like the dude, like is he a cop or a lawyer? Because it's like he was able to go onto the crime scene, and it was like, yeah, I'll go up there and talk to him. You know what I mean? Like, you put on this bulletproof vest.
It was okay. So it was very weird because it seemed like everybody was friends because he just crossed the other table like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And they're like, back up. And they call him by his name. So it's like, y'all already knew him.
Because he's an attorney. So, I mean, I guess they know who he is because he's an attorney.
That don't make sense for real.
They don't, I don't know. I don't think any cop could send a civilian into a crime scene.
Because he called his name.
That's like sending a nigga into a burning building, like firefighter be like, hey, go in there. You know him, go.
He good with water, y'all. Watch out.
Fire don't hurt him. So, so when he goes up there and he's trying to talk to this guy, I'm just like, okay. And then the whole not epic, but the scene of him shooting the girl and then killing himself. It was just like I was like, I'm about to turn this shit off, bro.
It was very weird. It was very weird and abrupt. Yeah. And
there was too much happening too fast, and I'm like, okay, I got to put all of these pieces together with these people. You know, I mean, I know they're going to mean something in the end. But this shit,
they didn't. But
I was just like, okay. I guess it made sense for the story that's why he became like he grew his braids out. He fucked up his career. He fucked up his marriage because of that person dying. But they didn't really. I feel like, well, maybe I missed a piece, but I don't feel like they made that known right away. Because out of nowhere, that nigga just had braids. And
I mean, it's kind of.
It wasn't like 2 weeks later. It wasn't 3 years later. Because for that nigga to grow that amount of hair, that had to be like 3 or 4 years. I think it was. I think it was, but they didn't say it.
No, it was assumed because after the dude shoots the girl, shoots himself, then we get the title sequence.
Right, but there was no like.
Right, but
time later.
It wasn't needed because you see that by the way the scene is set, you see the garbage is everywhere. It's bottles of alcohol everywhere. Yeah, like the wife's photo is there. He looks rough as fuck.
His daughter's older.
Who braided his hair? It's like you see it's the scene is set. The scene is set. So it's like you see that he slipped into a depression.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. Mm-hmm. It was just like out of like, if you're not paying attention, like out of nowhere, this nigga got braids. And his daughter is like 16.
It was assumed though. I feel like it was just assumed.
Yeah, for sure. So the beginning, he has a phone, he's on the phone with his daughter. And they're having a conversation. He was like, I'm gonna come to see you or whatever. This is another time I almost turned off the movie. When he came up, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come and see you a little bit later. And nigga pulls up, nigga. And
wait, before you do that, a thing I noticed is he picked up the rent thing and it was like, you about to be put out, and the rent said $4,200. Is he in a 1-bedroom apartment?
I mean, was that Los Angeles? It was like LA. That sounds about right in a certain area.
4,200.
I mean, that's overdoing it, but not for no 1-bedroom. But depending on where he was at, bro. I think it might was downtown LA or something, or Hollywood, Beverly Hills or something. I don't know.
Okay, so and even in that conversation with the daughter was like, do you think you and mom going to get back together? And he's like, I don't think she's going to be back this time.
Yeah, so some time.
So I think that's what you were saying. It pissed you off because okay, so this is what didn't click for me because that conversation, right? Then he was like, I got to go pick up some stuff from over there anyway. Mm-hmm. Then he pull up. She's in a full off relationship. This ain't just no nigga she met because he's walking out of the house like, I'm on my way to work and I'm coming back home.
Yeah.
And he jump out the car. he jump out the car, run across the street. First of all, niggas' instincts ain't shit in these movies because if I see a car pull up and stop and a nigga jump out, I'm instantly like,
right. This nigga say, hey, how you doing? Gosh. Like, I don't know what Mortal Kombat sound effects they had in this movie, but anytime somebody got fired on nigga, it's like their whole jaw was dislocated. And they just get up.
But he didn't even fight him. He just stood up like
I'm telling you, you come to fight me at my house, bro. Like I'm not getting knocked out in front of my woman, man. It's not gonna happen. We're gonna fight. I'm gonna get my gun. You're not just gonna
didn't give a fuck about that nigga. She didn't care about him.
You didn't. She was just like, baby, you all right?
He didn't even get the paperwork he came for.
That nigga got the worst part. If I would have saw the script for that nigga Charlie's role, I'd have been like, the fuck? Y'all also I'm gonna die too. All right, cool, nigga.
She didn't give a fuck about him. She didn't give a fuck about him.
She didn't.
So he punched him. He jumped back in the car. It's the calmest exchange ever because he ran up, he punched him. Marcus used to saying "homie" to me is something. I don't know why that shit funny to me. That nigga said, "Stay away from my family, homie."
Don't worry about my wife or my daughter, nigga. Oh man,
I don't know what's funny about the nigga saying "homie."
it's the braids, man. You can't pull off those braids and try to be hard at the same time. I was like, they could have did anything. They could have let that nigga grow out a baby fro. Get that nigga some twisties. Yo, this nigga have 4 years worth of braids. That nigga. I was just like, dude, come on, man. That shit, it looks like it's supposed to be a joke, bro.
It is supposed to be a joke. I'm telling
not
you,
serious, man.
that shit was on purpose. But
Yeah.
I'm just laughing that he punched the nigga. They have a civilized conversation. It's like a civilized argument, and then this nigga just go back and get in the car and leave.
Like, nigga, what happened to go in and pick something up? I think he went over there, literally the sock dude.
Yeah,
Just on some weirdo shit.
Just to punch him and be like, "Stay away from my family, homie."
Oh, man.
Then we cut to we cut to the dude's wife, right? Going in the apartment.
Yeah.
Going in an apartment with she's cheating on what's his name in the movie? Anthony.
Yeah.
She's cheating on Anthony with another dude. Mm-hmm. They go up in their room, have sex, I guess, go to sleep with the curtain open. Somebody creeps in, shoots them both, and runs out. And then the guy across the street, he's looking at the telescope, but he's like, "Yeah, somebody got killed." And it was like, "Sir, where'd you see it?" "From my living room window."
Nigga was peeping Tom.
He was a peeping Tom. I'm trying to...
Go ahead, bro.
They arrest Anthony. They arrest Anthony. The lawyers is kind of like, "Nigga, ain't shit we can do." Like, basically like, you fucked. I don't what you want us to say. So Anthony like, go get Marcus Houston, nigga, by any means necessary. That's what he tells his dude.
Yeah.
And dude show up. Dude show up. Marcus Houston show up at home, dude put the gun to his head.
Why you laughing, man?
Because it sounds ridiculous when I'm explaining.
Oh man.
Marcus used to turn around. He like, "Man, sit down." I don't like how dude was talking to him. This is like,
shout out to that nigga. That's that's 6 Reasons from Gang Tapes, right?
Who?
6 Reasons from Gang Tapes. That's the dude that was a rapper in Gang Tapes.
Nah.
That's him. Yeah. That's
hey, shout out to him then.
Shout out to that nigga, man.
Because he was venomous, but I was like, it was bothering me how he was speaking, but he was venomous.
It was funny.
But I was laughing. I was laughing because he told the nigga to sit down. He was like, "We'll kill your daughter and your wife." He jumped up like, "You ain't gonna do nothing to my wife." Homie, that nigga pointed the gun at him and said, "I know. We ain't gonna do nothing. I know."
Get your dumb ass down. Oh man.
He basically told him, "Get dressed, 8 o'clock, nigga, we leave."
And this nigga low key overslept. Nigga, he act like that shit didn't happen. That nigga woke up.
Yeah.
He got a phone call. It's like, nigga, Mr. Anthony doesn't like to be
kept waiting. We're late. Mr. Anthony don't like being late.
All right, I'll be there. That nigga pulls up. I was like, man, this nigga gets up. And,
Marcus Houston don't take nobody serious in this book.
No, that nigga don't give a fuck, man. Nigga threatens your family and you gonna wake up late. I wouldn't have slept that night.
At all. I'd have been in a panic.
Man, I would have slept outside the jail. So I can be on time.
That shit is fucking hilarious.
Oh man. So this nigga talking to Anthony at the jail, and he's pretty much asking for his assistance in his case. Like, you like, yo, you know what I mean? You the best lawyer, you know what I mean? I need you to help me because I'm innocent.
Only you can get me out of this.
Yeah. Like, nigga, what's your alibi? It was just like, nigga, don't worry about that. All right. I'm supposed to be. You just do what you do. I'm like, yo, how? What am I supposed to do? I don't know where you was at. Don't worry about it. I'm innocent. You don't trust me? Like, nigga, how? Literally, we supposed to go way back, bro. Like, I hate when these niggas start like reminiscing.
Reminiscing?
Yeah, like, nigga, remember, you know, me and Granny used to make the lemonade, shit like that. Like, nigga, you literally just threatened my family. Yo, fuck you, bro. I'm not helping you. I'm not. And we not, if I'm helping you because of this, we not friends. Don't try to act like we friends.
And in that too, because that nigga was like, he threatened my family. That's like my family too. You know I wouldn't hurt them. And then that nigga be like, I'm out. If you leave, nigga, I'm killing your family. I'm like, which one is it, nigga?
These niggas got
which one is it?
Toxic family relationship ever, bro. Like,
is they safe or is they not, nigga? Because you just said that's like your sister and your niece. If I leave though, you gonna kill them though, right? Like that don't make no sense.
Oh man, that's just funny as fuck, bro.
The back and forth in that is hilarious.
Yeah.
But what I thought was cool though, because like I said, with these movies, I'll be nosy. So I'm trying to put the case together myself too, even though it's bullshit going on. I'm still trying to put the case together.
Yeah.
And then so after that meeting, Marcus used to go home. This nigga tired. This nigga can't get no sleep. This nigga go home. There's two big niggas sitting in his house.
This nigga, he was frustrated.
That nigga reached down to take off his shoes. The nigga jail fell and he said, "Nigga, you don't want to do that, nigga." I can take my shoes off, my
nigga. We were like, God damn, bro. That nigga said, yo, so I'm gonna offer you this amount of money. They opened up the bag. Who knows how much amount of money it was, but they was just like, I'm gonna give you this to make sure that nigga stay in jail.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I can't do that. Like, this nigga's threatening my family. Well, it looked like you got an issue. Like, God damn. That nigga said it looked like you burning the candle on both ends. I'm like, yo, my family or me? Like, y'all niggas is crazy, bro.
Oh my God.
Nigga, that's your problem.
Oh, that nigga said, I'm gonna give you half now and half when it's done. Like, nigga, I don't want that. I can't do it.
Like, nigga, I told you my family, like, you're not even offering assistance. Like, at least make the deal a little bit better. Like, I'll make sure your family's safe. Like, I'll go get your family and keep them straight while you fuck this case up. Like, nigga, like, nah, nigga, you gonna have to pick between you or your family, nigga.
Oh shit. That nigga he's stuck in that. Damn, what happened after
that? All I remember is because I don't think he didn't tell Anthony right away that was going on. So some time passed, and I guess because he still had the braids or whatever. Like it went like it was a transition when he decided to help dude out.
Oh no! So when Anthony sent them home, that nigga said, "Clean yourself up."
Right, yeah. So he went through the whole low down dirty shame,
yeah,
change and shit like that. Nigga cut off his hair, nigga with a fresh cut by himself.
So did Anthony pay his rent? Because that nigga was he had an eviction notice.
I mean, him cleaning up so he probably paid his rent finally. I don't know what that means. You got 30 days, at least 30 days. So he probably didn't pay it.
He cleaned himself up. He goes see his wife at the park. She's cool now. After you just dropped her man in front of her, she's just like, I'm just happy to see you. All right, clean yourself up. And they go like, watch out. This nigga talk about killing you. She's like, Anthony, nah, he ain't gonna kill me. You see off in the distance when she walking away, dude sitting, swinging his feet, watching the conversation.
Yeah, I'm sitting there just like, man, motherfuckers don't have no sense of like, dude, if somebody tell me, like, somebody call me right now, it's like, yo, dude, somebody might kill you. I'd be like, yeah, I'm staying in the house today. Like, she was just like, oh, okay. Oh man, that's crazy. Like, she even
like she didn't. Don't nobody take nobody serious in this motherfucker. Like, don't nobody take nobody serious.
Oh, just like,
and every time he told, every time, what's dude's name? What was the security dude's name? You remember his name? Zulu? Is it Zulu?
Anthony's boy? Yeah, Zulu.
Yeah, Zulu didn't give a fuck what Anthony said. That nigga be like, he'll tell Zulu like, Anthony said my family say, I don't give a fuck what Anthony told you, nigga. I'm gonna kill them if you don't do what I said.
Actually, I thought Zulu was gonna turn on Anthony at some point. I was like, this nigga's a villain, bro. He don't give a fuck.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like. So after this nigga goes to meet him in jail at least 12 times. The conversation is like 2 minutes. It's one point he goes back home, jail felony standing outside with hella chains on. This nigga's nothing incognito about him.
No.
And he threatens him like, nigga, we saw what you did. Saw what you did in court, nigga. He didn't like that shit.
Like nigga, like, yo, like I need time. Nigga's like, no, fuck that. Like this nigga, like yo, you don't know how hard this shit is, nigga. What the fuck?
He didn't want to hear none of that shit.
Oh man.
We're gonna find another lawyer, nigga, and that means we don't need you.
This nigga 6 Reasons comes up behind him, nigga. It was just like, nah, I got this.
Oh shit.
But he knew dude.
No, that was I'm talking about the first exchange that happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because then Marcus Houston goes and he looks at I think they show the tape in court, right?
The tape of what?
Of the shooting. Of the going in and going out of court.
Yeah.
And Marcus Houston knows a white dude that knows how to check the tape.
He was like, this has been photoshopped.
He was like, this is a deep fake. The lawyer showing up in the TLC silk pajamas to court was throwing me off. I was like, is that a suit? She had a whole fucking gown on.
Oh shit.
I was like, is that a suit? Damn, what happened next, man?
Red light special law for her.
Yeah, something, nigga. That was not court attire. Then Marcus Houston gets a break because he finds out it's not him on the tape, and then jail felony shows up again. He like, nigga, I'm not putting an innocent man in jail. Jail felony like, nigga, that's it. Like he didn't have enough.
And then cocked that shit back and was just like, nigga, all right, nigga, I told you.
Then Zulu came in. He's like, it ain't about you, Zulu. Oh, no, it has everything to do with me. That nigga shot him. Marcus Houston had blood, but it was dry. That shit dried instantly. Nigga, the camera cut to a nigga said, damn, Zulu, I can't.
That nigga had no blood nowhere else but his collar. Nigga was just, that shit look like Kool-Aid.
Just like, goddamn, Zulu.
I like, nigga, so nobody heard this. There ain't no cops coming, nothing. He was like, yeah, why don't you go in the house? I'll clean this up. Like, nigga, my house about to be a crime scene in a minute. The fuck you talking about? Oh, man.
Oh, we didn't point out the nigga from 1-on-1 was in this. What's his name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his real name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Flex's partner.
Yeah, I wanted to call him Arnez. That wasn't him in 1-on-1. Arnez was the light-skinned nigga.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Don't worry about it.
It don't matter. But he's like a super searcher. Like he could find anybody on Earth, basically.
Yeah.
He's like a private eye. Right. So Marcus Houston, like, it's a third witness. We got to go find him, and it's the Peep Tom dude. So he's like, this
dumbass Peeping Tom ass niggas. They go
can't stop peeping because he showed up and the sister like, yeah, the cops came. The cops came and I already told them I couldn't find them. This nigga peep around the corner. This nigga was like this, like, because it was like Marcus is talking to him. He just heard. You heard this? Like he heard. That nigga looked.
So you can go ahead and get up out of here.
Okay, before I go, let me see if I have a business card that I can get. Kitty? Yo, Kitty! Run, he's out back! Go get
him! That nigga was peeking like Cookie from Life, nigga. That nigga said that girl got yams. That nigga was like, that nigga was like,
oh shit. That nigga said.
That nigga was peeping around the corner. Oh, that nigga was peeking. That nigga Marcus Houston said, that nigga go.
Oh shit. Oh my
What's
God.
His name got with him though? That nigga came out that back door. That nigga dropped his ass. He was like, go in the house. She was like, where y'all taking my brother? Get in the house.
Oh shit. Damn.
You can't just kidnap that nigga, man.
Oh man, why you do that?
Cause I was like, that's the weirdest shit ever. Cause I was like, you know this nigga's there.
That nigga did make hella noise, bro. I was just like, why did you come out until why you just didn't stay in the room?
Just stay in the room. She would have dismissed him like she apparently did the cops.
That nigga said that girl got gay.
That's how that nigga was looking.
Oh shit, boy.
When they kidnapped him, basically, bring him to court. They kidnapped that nigga.
That nigga, he can't keep his mouth closed either. That nigga in court, like, yeah, that's him. Oh man, like where they find these niggas at, man?
Crazy though. How could he know that's him if he had a mask on?
That's how I said. Nigga was just talking, bro. Like he didn't know. He had no idea. He was just, yeah, that's him. I seen
Well,
him.
maybe that played into the grand scheme.
Yeah,
of everything, which still don't make sense because you find out the tape was faked. Oh no, what's the tape even? Did they even discover that it was actually fake, or was that just
not yet? Not yet. You talking about the tape of him at the meeting, or you talking about
the tape?
Talking about
that was not that one. The murder tape.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
They never confirmed it.
No, they were just saying that there are ways that you can manipulate tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Anthony's like, you about to take a ride to go meet somebody, and he go meets the dude, and it's a mob boss who's supposed to be. This is supposed to be Anthony's alibi because he was at a mob boss meeting with them.
And Lucky Luciano about to sing soprano.
Yep,
they said that's what his name was, right? Luciano,
but something like that. It was something typical.
Luciano.
Yeah. So he shows him a tape like this is why he can't say his alibi. Which would make sense. Like, nigga, you can't go say the mob was my alibi.
Right. Like but you could say that I was just at a meeting.
You didn't have to, but you gotta say who was at that meeting.
Just like the homies.
You can't
the Italian homies.
You can't say that either. But at the end of that conversation, he gets another threat. Like, nigga, you don't get him off, we're gonna kill you too. Everybody gonna kill you and your family. Everybody knows about you and your family. You gonna die. Everything's depending on what happens in this case.
That nigga couldn't get a break, bro. I swear he couldn't.
He couldn't.
Like, there's no way that I could do anybody's case. Just, you know what I mean? It's just like he's pretty much. I'm thinking he's helping Anthony and Zulu out or whatever, but he's also trying to keep his family safe. So Zulu finds out, kills the prop guy.
Before that, so that ain't so it happens in court. So he like, I guess he told Lil Cuz from one-on-one, he tells him like, get my family out. Because was his plan to throw the case?
Nah, I think he was just trying to get his family safe. I don't think he trusted that his family would be safe, so he was trying to move them. So once he had the what's it called, Peeping Tom dude, he had told Arnez to, you know what I mean, make that happen. And that's how Arnez got caught up trying to move him. Right,
and he got popped for the nigga name ain't Arnez.
In this movie, it is.
It is.
I'm actually looking at the IMDb. I don't see him listed, so that's why I haven't said his name. But we know him.
Oh, they don't got him listed as a character?
Not on IMDb.
That's fucked up.
Let me see. But all cast and crew. Okay, let me see. It could be down here somewhere, but they don't show his face, so I don't know.
No, I'm saying even in one-on-one, his name ain't Arnez.
Oh Arnez Light, bro. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. My bad. Kind of want to find his name now.
Yeah, because I want to call him by, even if I get the one-on-one name, give me that one. I don't.
One-on-one. That shit is funny as hell. That nigga.
I love that show.
Dwayne.
Yeah. That's what one-on-one. His name was Dwayne, but Dwayne tries to get the family out.
His real name is Kelly Perrin.
Okay. But we call him Dwayne. So Dwayne tries to get the family out. He get a text in court. Like, I got the family.
Right.
Meet us at the park. This nigga leaves court, 30-minute recess to go to the park.
Goes to a crime scene.
And he gets to walk in again. Like that. He gets to walk into these crime scenes.
Go ahead.
And he can walk in like, what's going on? What happened? My family in there. Like, ain't nobody in there. There's one nigga dead. You know him? The nigga get to look at the dead body and shit. And, oh, fuck. Go back to court.
Niggas brains blew out on the steering wheel. Did he get the phone call?
He did. He get a call from Zulu. Zulu like, didn't we tell you? I thought you was smart. This is when you find out Lyrica don't give a fuck about her boyfriend because he's threatening him. He's like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna kill your family. Did you see him point the gun? Do you hear the gunshot?
Yeah.
You go back, dude, just dead on the couch with the ketchup on the side, like,
And
and Lyrica just looking like, don't hurt us though.
Yeah. He was just like, nigga, they next. But yeah, he shot 6 reasons. Zulu shot the boyfriend Charlie.
Right.
And it's like, now I gotta go back to court with this on my mind. Like, you didn't shot the homie. Like,
Yes.
that was his dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing to do with nothing.
I was like, I wasn't trying to get out of the case. Like, we had to, like, at this point, we got the witness.
The case
like,
won. We
we
got it sold up pretty much.
Exactly. We out. If I'm trying to move my family, nigga, like, I ain't about to throw the case now because I don't have Jay and his goon on me. You know what I mean? It's just y'all now. So it's just like, I'm gonna win the case for you because I think you're innocent.
Yeah, he basically said, I know you're innocent. I'm about to figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you, you know what I mean, kill the homie? You know, he's like, nigga, we gave you instructions. But I think it was their whole plan in the beginning not to, you know, to let this nigga free in the first place. So what they did was just like, it was just being dicks for the most part. I wouldn't have got that nigga off at that point. But I mean, I guess he had to because
he had to still. He still had the family.
He had his family, yeah.
So you see him. He calls the cop, the detective from way in the beginning, the head detective. He calls him on the stand. He's basically breaking him down to be like, nigga, you've been targeting him for years, and you finally found a way to get him by setting him up. While he's doing that, you see the other lawyers on the bench like, damn, like this nigga about to get him off. Like we need that other half of the money because that's what the dude said. Like he was like, did you offer them money? And he didn't say nothing. He just like smiled and walked out.
Yeah.
And after Anthony found out about other dude trying to bribe him, he said like he knew that they got bribed because he like, nah, keep them on. They got good resources and some shit.
Right.
Which don't make sense at the end because so the whole shit goes down. He proves Anthony innocent by breaking down the detective. The detective basically crumbles on the stand, and then, like you said, the people time dude jumped up like, it was him. I saw him.
They threw the case out.
Yeah, I saw him.
Judge throws the case out. And
then, it's funny because the other detectives in the audience, that nigga just stood up like, yeah, you know what happened, man? You was there. Like, you kind of fuck. You going to jail though.
Oh,
so the case, Anthony wins the case, and this is why I didn't understand it, because Anthony wins the case. I'm thinking he's going to tell the lawyers now, like, nigga, I know y'all was setting me up, but they like still his partners.
Yeah.
Because he like, give me your phone. After what you call it, he like, I got you off, nigga. Like, why you still threatening my family? And he like, it was never personal or whatever. He's like, here's the address to your family. So you had the paper with the address to my family this whole time. And then while he's leaving.
When it comes to anything that got anything to do with somebody I love or care about, family, friends, if a motherfucker tell you it's business, not personal,
it's always personal.
But and it's bullshit. Like that, you don't fuck with me if business is over personal.
Business is part of personal. You fucking with my well-being.
Like, nigga, are you serious right now? So yeah. like so that whole situation, I would have never trusted that nigga again. That nigga was just like, that nigga was like, we ain't friends.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga walks off. Anthony makes a phone call to Zulu, like, no loose ends. So you already know where that's going.
Mm-hmm.
So Marcus Houston makes it to the to where his family is after he gives him the address,
like a warehouse or some shit.
Right. And so Zulu has the gun to his daughter's head, you know what I mean? Pretty much like, yo, we won the case. Like, what you doing? He was just like, nigga, you didn't think it was gonna go like that, did you? So instead of pulling the trigger, Zulu has dialogue with Marcus Houston. It's just like, nah, it's gonna go like this. And he's just saying too much, you know what I mean? And right before, he's about to shoot his daughter in the head, his daughter steps on Zulu's foot.
Yeah.
The gun drops, everything just goes to shit, and they just start
running a one-on-one fight.
Yeah.
Because Marcus Houston has a gun, and he like, nigga, pull the gun and put it on the ground. I'm like, nigga ain't got no gun. This nigga had a gun. Yeah. And the small of his waist.
It was smart to have one. I'm glad he came up there with one.
And it's daytime in court. He got the address. He's on his way. It's nighttime when he get there though. So I don't know where he drove him to.
Nigga drove that nigga to San Bernardino. Yeah, a little bit of but yeah, so they fight. You know what I mean? And then they have a standoff with the guns. It was 2 guns on the ground. They both run for the guns. Marcus Houston, of course, wins.
We only hit 1 gunshot, which was weird to me.
Yeah, that just lets me know it's gonna be a part 2.
It can't be a part 2.
I'm just joking.
Oh, I was about to say, don't do this shit again. Don't do it again.
No Way Out 2. Zulu's 5. Like, what the fuck, man?
So what you call is having? I guess he's having a celebration because he won the case. Anthony, dude on the couch, was that the witness dude? Why they keep lingering on him?
Dude on the couch on you talking about
party?
I'm trying to go back to the that space.
So they're at the party. Anthony's celebrating, and then he gets the phone call from Zulu's phone, and then but they keep like the camera keeps angling this dude on the couch.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the one that was sitting with the girl, right?
Yeah, I was like, is that for a reason? Because I'm thinking of what Zulu said. Zulu said like, "Oh, you thought he was innocent? Like you thought he didn't do it?"
Yeah.
When I said that doesn't make any sense because it's like, what was the case then?
Yeah, I don't know. But the guy was sitting on the couch. I think he was just an extra. I think it was just the angle. I think it was just the angle they was trying to shoot.
Okay. Yeah. But it was like because it was like he made it seem like he actually did kill his wife.
Right.
But the detectives, why was the detective acting nervous if he didn't do it?
I don't know.
Like the detective's like, yeah, he's basically like, after he proved it, he's like, yeah, we did it, but you know he need to be off the streets. You know he's fucked up. It's like, so you're admitting to doing it, but you didn't actually do it.
They didn't do the murder. They just set him up because I guess they thought it was him anyway.
Okay, so it was the detective set him up is what they were talking about. They're not saying the detective actually did it.
Right. Yeah. They
that makes sense.
They set Anthony up because they didn't know for sure. But
that makes sense.
It was just yeah. So pretty much Anthony's on the phone with Marcus Houston telling him that, hey, it ain't over. You know what I mean? Because Marcus Houston finds the stash house, apparently.
It's the house that he grew up
in. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I found the statue. He was like, so what you gonna do with that or whatever? So Marcus Houston gives the first boy, his name was Jay. Like you said, what's his name? J.O. Felony's boy, the one that caught up in the house at the time.
Yeah.
He gives him the money to give to Luciano.
to buy the debt for Anthony, because Anthony owed some other mob boss money. He owed the mob boss money.
Right.
And so he gave dude the money to buy his seat. Like he got to sit at the table now. Like, nigga, you out.
Right. And so Anthony is threatening Marcus Houston, like, you know how many shooters I could have at the house, blah, 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 blah. And then big dude comes behind him.
He gave Brumman that money, Brumman fifth floor, because he climbed up that shit and crept in the window.
Yeah.
Shot him in the back, then he grabbed his glass and went to the party. That shit was hella
funny, like I said. That nigga act like nothing happened. Nigga put a hole in that nigga's head and started enjoying the party. Nigga like, hey, it's a celebration, nigga.
Which is a cold way. I like that. I like that part of it. How he made that go down. Because I was like, I'm thinking he's giving that money for what he was saying. Like, I gave it to the black dude to get that seat at the table. Yeah. But he was paying that nigga to kill him.
Right. Yeah. I think that he just came along with it. I think the money did go to old boy, but I think part of it was just like, hey, this is the money, take this, and then kill old boy.
And kill him. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Or Luciano told him to do it.
I mean, because he's like expendable now. We don't need him.
Exactly. Like, get him up out of here because you paid his debt. It's like, now he got to go or he's going to be on us. So, So the movie ends with him with his wife and his family again. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Charlie that's dead on the couch.
Fuck Charlie. I didn't even know his name till you said it.
No, but that nigga, they didn't have no time to mourn that nigga. It's just like, hey, let's have a family party again. Yeah, nigga.
And that's it. And then we go off into the sunset. So like, it wasn't a bad. I like the story of
it. It came back. The story part of it. It came back.
Even the hole that I thought was there, you just patched it.
Yeah,
because it wasn't like the detectives killed. I'm thinking when it was like that was them. It was them.
Yeah,
I thought he was saying they killed him.
Nah, he killed his own.
No, okay. So why was he saying it was them?
You talking about the people in town?
Yeah,
he didn't know.
Like, it was him. I saw him. He killed him.
You talking about the detective? He thought it was the detective.
You said the detective did it.
Well, that still don't make sense then, because it's like, what's his name even said he killed his wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What you said about them setting him up and that's why they went down, that makes sense.
I think that because the cops came to the Peeping Tom's house afterwards to shut him up. Because I felt like they saw him looking or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
They might have saw him, was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, don't.
So maybe they saw the setup. Maybe they saw that part. Maybe he saw them setting up the
right.
evidence.
That's what it was, because it's like they went and got the gun and hid it, right? In the alley or some shit like that. Yeah. So it wasn't that Anthony did kill his wife, but
yeah,
the cops the cops went in there and was just like, okay, we're gonna make it look like he did it anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense then. So the story was good.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was a lot about this movie, man. And I was just like, at first in the beginning, I almost didn't give it a chance, but you know, that's what happens when you review. You know what I mean? You gotta stick through it.
Yeah. This rating is gonna be funny because
I don't know, man. I mean, you know, the funny part about our rating, sometimes I'll be just like, we give a lot of credit for certain things sometimes. I feel like that don't, you know, I feel like sometimes we grade on the curve a little bit. Because a lot of these movies, like if a lot of this shit would have happened like a box office movie, like we was at a theater, we wouldn't have let that shit slide. Like, nah,
would have tone that shit down.
So it's like it gets graded on a curve for sure.
It's for the moment. It's always a grade for the moment. It ain't like we're comparing it to anything else.
Right. Yeah. So you can go ahead with your rating first. Go ahead.
Damn, what am I gonna do? That was yeah. Okay. Fuck, man.
If you want to give it 4 rights, go ahead, bro.
I kind of do, but then shit, because I laughed so much. I'm gonna give. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it a right. Right.
This nigga about to give it 4 rights. It's crazy.
Right.
Okay. Oh shit. I'm going to give this right. And
What you giving them?
Like, even though the story was cool, like, because is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
The story was just okay to me.
I thought the story. I gave a regular right to production because they purposely did that wig shit. They purposely did that blood on his shirt shit. There was no blood when he shot him in the back of the head before the party. And then, like you said, the karate sound effects with the punches. I really fucked with the story. I fucked with that, man. That the writing.
You gave it a full right, like an exclamation. Okay.
I gave the writing an exclamation because I thought the writing was good.
I thought the writing was okay. I mean, I thought it was good. I said, you know, it's a right.
And the acting, like it wasn't nobody. I can't really think of, you know, normally in these movies we could point out somebody was like terrible. Like even with Zulu, he wasn't terrible. It just made me laugh the way he was talking, like so structured.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even terrible acting on his part. That's 3 exclamations on a regular.
Yeah. I gave the production a 4 right, not because like I didn't give no credit to the hair or the blood, because I just feel like that. I mean, it matters, but then it just don't to me. You know what I mean? And I know why the hair was the way the hair was. Like they did this shit on purpose.
Yeah, they did it on purpose.
They didn't put that there and be like, yo, this is perfect. You know what I
No,
mean? That
they
is
did
like
that, so you be like, look at this nigga hair. Go watch it.
it's clickbait. They put that shit in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I gave a exclamation right to production. Acting was cool. It was good. I said a regular right. And then the writing was a right too. So that was cool. I just did. The story was just okay to me. I wouldn't watch it again.
There's no need to.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just was just okay to me. So
right.
That's all I need to say about that.
Overall, it's a good movie, man. It just just going over it sounds funny when you say it out loud.
It was funny though. Like a lot of them things, like you have to cracking up with the old boy. That shit was funny. That shit was funnier now.
The people time, because I was just like, that shit just it don't make sense, man.
Yeah, I think just the whole guy down and out. You know what I mean? He lost his wife because somebody got killed, and his childhood friend is a criminal. He has to help him get off the case, but he really did it at the end. And then him wanting to kill his wife anyway just don't make sense to me. Like, Nick, you got, first of all, he got you off after you threatened his family. Y'all supposed to be cool. Y'all grew up together.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be straight or whatever. He didn't want to help you out because of, you know, your background history. He was already going through what he went through because the homie got shot, and you threatened his family. Then when he finally helps you, he asked him no money or nothing. Finally helps you, you still want to kill his family anyway. I don't understand that. Doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, so I do want to. So I gave the writing an exclamation right. I do want to bring that back down to a regular right, only because of the dialogue and the back and forth of the, like you said, it would be like, you try to kill my family, then we reminisce and we laugh. Not in the same breath.
Yeah, like it just didn't make it, like their relationship didn't make a lot of sense to me to make me want to be like, yo, it was good. And you know, Marcus Houston, like there was no real twist. You kind of knew Marcus Houston was gonna come out at the top at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, all right, like 6 reasons ain't about to kill Marcus Houston. He's gonna win this fight. He's gonna get his family back. Oh boy, I knew boy was gonna die at the end. Like once they showed him chilling at the party, I was like, yeah, somebody gonna snipe that nigga from the roof. You know
I didn't think that. I knew he was gonna die, but I didn't think it was as cold as it was gonna be. I thought dude was gonna run up, or not big dude. I'm not thinking big dude gonna kill him at all. But I'm like, somebody's gonna kill him at this party.
I thought he was gonna go to jail.
Oh no, I never thought that.
I thought it was gonna be like, yeah, no, you got out, but you know, since I know the truth now, you know what I mean? I got you on tape and you going to jail. Is what he didn't want anyway in the first place, to be in jail. So
but I'm thinking so if he wouldn't went to jail, then it would have been a part 2, and I think we would have been pissed off.
We would have watched that shit too. That's the fuck.
We would have watched it. But overall, man, it was a cool movie. I don't have a reason to watch it again, but it was still a good, like the story was good. The twists and turns was good. I was conflicted about that part with him being like he actually killed him, but it makes sense now that we talked about it.
Yeah, it was a little sloppy in the beginning too.
That first segment, yeah. But they wanted to just show you why he slipped into his depression, because it wasn't like just one of his partners. He said like growing up, that was like his little brother too.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, so I mean, you know, shout out to, you know, them putting out these movies, because I know they coming out with movies like shit, right and left. Like just, you got Stepmom 3 coming out, all of these movies. So shout out to them for keeping it going. I know what y'all doing though. Y'all not slick. Y'all out here putting out these movies because y'all know niggas is watching.
That's exactly.
Like y'all know it. All it takes is a click. That's all y'all need. Niggas ain't going to no theaters to watch it. So it's like, hey, get your paper,
get your money, and throw some terrible shit in a scene, so they'll be like, what the fuck was that? And now you got to watch the movie to see what that was.
You making us laugh, if anything. You know what I mean? That's
hilarious.
Yeah, that's it. But anyway, that's Black on Black Prime. We was on this longer than I thought. I thought it was gonna be kind of an open and shut situation, but hey, it was funny. I had a good laugh.
It was a good movie, man. It was a good movie. It's some funny shit though, but it was a good movie.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Talk to us. We talk back. Comment down below. Comment anywhere else you find comment sections.
All that.
We out here. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.